smoke the books.
The lock talk.
YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Jason. We're back for another NBA playoff game day breakdown. It's May 9th, man. And hey, I gotta do it, man. I gotta put the stunner shades back on again, man. We crushed the last video. I told you guys Timberwolves gonna blow them out. No Curry is a big problem. In premium, we also did insane, man. I went 5-0, clean sweep on the entire day. In premium, I did not give out the full game spread for this game. I gave out the half spread, bro, for the first half, -6.5, blowout winner, man. But today, man, we got a big slate of games today, obviously for all sports, but NBA, instead of one game, we have two. So let's get straight into it. But before I do, if you've been cashing out, because if you've been watching all the videos for the NBA playoffs, man, it's been on absolute fire. So please, if you could do one thing for me, please hit that subscribe button, leave that notification bell on, and put a thumbs up. Let me know you guys are watching this video. I want to continue keep on coming up here, man, and drop these gems. So let's go straight into the game, man. First game on the board, and this one's very interesting because I do have to give you guys some notes about this game. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers obviously have won the first two games of the series. They totally took away the Cleveland Cavaliers home court advantage, and that's just been because, in my opinion, the injuries, man. Darius Garland's out, DeAndre Hunter's out, or was out, Mobley was out the last game, and granted, the Cavaliers were winning that game. They were blowing out the Pacers, and they just choked at the very end. The main thing, in my opinion, of why they lost is their defense has not been as good. Their defensive rating has definitely dropped in the playoffs. I don't know if it's just because the Pacers matchup has been that tough and maybe they can't handle the fast pace, the fast breaks. I digress, but it's definitely not been good for them, man. And it's also not positive that they're missing Garland especially, but like Mobley, defensive player of the year, and DeAndre Hunter, who's a beast off the bench. So they lost a lot of their depth. You lose 3-star players like that, I mean, it'll take any team down no matter how deep they are. But granted, the Cavaliers did very well in their last game. Even though they lost by the last second bucket, they still did fairly good, man. But yeah, look, now they're in Indiana. They're on the road. I'll say this, man. I know it's not in these numbers right here, but the Cavaliers actually have one of the top offenses on the road. They're a really good road covering team so far this season. You take a look at the 2024 season on the road. They covered at a 63% hit rate. That's insane. Obviously, on the other side, though, at the spread, Indiana Pacers covered at 44% at home. So Cavaliers, the reason why, again, kind of similar to maybe the Timberwolves, they just get a lot less points, obviously, on the road than at home. But, you know, I don't think the home and away splits are that meaningful for some teams. Cavaliers, it didn't matter where they were. Kind of like the Thunder, home or away, they get the job done. So, yeah, now they're on the road. And the big question is, and we could throw all this out, right? I think the big question really is, are these guys playing? I don't know. Let me go pull up another site. Let's see. I want to go pull up another site just to check for you guys, because I'm going to show you guys. Let's see right here. We go right here. They're still game time decisions, man. We don't know 100% if they're playing. The big thing for me, though, is I took a look at this, right? You got to take a look at this. Is, in my opinion, somewhat telling of what may happen. I am not 100%, but the line last night, it was like at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning when I was up. It was bouncing around, went from 229 when it opened up all the way down, and this is legit. It went down to as low as 225. Let me see. I'm not sure. So it went from the line moved crazy, right? The line for this total, Cavaliers, Pacers, and I'll tell you what it means at the end, but it went from 229 all the way down to 225. Now I got back up to 229. So I don't know. At this point, I saw this. I went to sleep. I was like, I don't see anything that says DeAndre's out, Garland's out, Mobley's out. But the way this line moved, it indicates probably someone's hurt, right? I mean, because there's nothing else really to change the total, right? Like, I mean, you guys have your opinion, but a movement of 229 all the way to 225 is huge. That's a 4%. That's a 4-point move. That's gigantic. So that meant someone was out. But now that it went back up, now I'm a little skeptical. I don't know if all these guys are out, because my thing was, I wake up in the morning and see what the news is. Maybe they announced that they're out, but now that the line's back up at 228, I'm very curious. But if you're able to snag the total at 225 or 226 on some of those books, I mean, good for you. I don't know if maybe it was some sharp money that was coming in just to push the line down so you can bet it, but hey, I mean, I don't know. Very strange. The line for the game is 3.5. It was at, let's see, opened up at 1.5, and then it went to 3.5. Oh, you guys can see. It went from 1.5 all the way to 3.5 now. So Cleveland much bigger favorites. And I feel like this line movement says one thing to me, and I'm going to make a big prediction on this one. The total went down, went back up. The line for the spread went from 1.5 to 3.5. I think this indicates that the Cleveland Cavaliers will have at least 2 of the 3 starters playing today, or 2 of the 3 guys that are injured playing today. And if that's the case, I do think Cleveland wins this game and covers the game outright. I think the line movement saying all that. I'm taking a shot. I could be completely wrong. We don't know yet. There's no indication, at least early this morning, that is the case. But this is my game pick, man. I think the Cavaliers are the much better team. I think their defense will come through, especially if they have Mobley back and DeAndre Hunter and maybe Garland back. If they have some of these guys back, they would have won that last game. It wouldn't have came down to the wire like that. Donovan Mitchell can't carry the team by himself. He needs more guys to help him. And Mobley, Garland, if they're back, they will be a huge help. And look, I'm going to say this too. Like, let's see. Nope, it's not this game. Let's see. I want to pull up the last game though. But see, I don't know why I can't pull up the last game. But regardless, man, look, this game is going to come down. It's going to be a tested battle, but I think Cavaliers are going to wake up on the road, get the job done, get the cover. They were playing incredible in that second game, and I think they're going to do it here, man. Give me the Cavaliers at the spread. I think they have some of their guys back. That line movement to me told me a lot, so I do think the Cavaliers will have their full squad, or maybe at least a few of their guys back, and that's going to be huge. And all right, man, we got one more game left. Oklahoma City Thunder against the Denver Nuggets. And guys, you've been enjoying this content. You want some even the exact picks I'm giving out to all my guys in my premium, man. I'll put something in the pin comment down below. We have a weekend special which includes UFC, NBA, MLB. We've been hot this week, and I want to keep on going with you guys. So let's go talk about this last one, man. The Oklahoma City Thunder against the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets are back at home. Their best spot historically, maybe not in the regular season, because I think the books have been giving them way too many points, but they do have a big advantage in terms of winning. And hey, man, look, injuries, there's no big injuries. The line now is Oklahoma City -5.5. And hey, look, I think it's low. You know why? Because Oklahoma City does not matter where they play. They are position almost immune. If you take a look at the 2024 season, overall best covering team in the NBA. Away 60%, at home 68%. I mean, yeah, the home split's a little bit better, but I mean, a 60% coverage on the road is insane. If they were to play at this, so this is the one right here, is that at 5.5, they would have covered at 74% of their game. So they blow teams out, man. I mean, and you saw what they did in the second game. You even saw what they were doing in the first game until they kind of crumbled at the end. And I think that first game loss was a big wake-up call, because they knew we can never, ever leave our foot off the pedal. And I can show you the stats from that last game. I mean, let's see. I don't think it's a huge deal, because you know why? I mean, they blew out the Nuggets, man. I mean, it wasn't even close. Like, no one played very well. I mean, not even Jokic played well. I mean, it was a complete massacre, in my opinion. Shai did the job. I mean, Westbrook was the #1 scorer on that team, which is, I mean, just take a look. Like, why did they do so bad? I mean, free throw percentage was very similar. 3-point percentage, very high even for the Nuggets. But I mean, overall, over on the field goals percentage, the Nuggets did not shoot well anywhere really besides the 3-point line. I mean, the Thunder really played really strong defense, especially against Jokic. Double teamed him, got hands in his face. They couldn't really get any offensive production at all. And yeah, look, the Thunder defense, which was elite, top 5 at #1 at some points throughout the season, really came through. And Surprisingly enough, I mean, Thunder also beat them up at the paint and off fast break point, 26 fast break points. They're creating turnovers. Their defense is what won them this game, in my opinion, on top of their good shooting. But their defense definitely came through. And that's what I said, right? Nuggets have a good offense, but their defense this season has not been the best. And in my opinion, against the Thunder, you basically have to play perfect all of the time. Like, you cannot ever slip up on any side. Like, maybe your offense is humming, but if your defense isn't humming at the same level, this Thunder team will exploit you. And that's what happened, man. And then I don't think just because they're at home, I mean, yeah, Nuggets, they played fairly well at home. I don't think it's a huge difference in my opinion. I mean, we take a look, 2024 season away, not as good, 49%, at home 42%. And look, even though they're getting points, and yeah, if they would have gotten 5.5 points against all these teams they played in the 24 season, they would have been 80% cover rate. But this is a different matchup, man. Oklahoma City, I think there's way, I mean, in my opinion, this is a 7-point game on the road. I think Oklahoma City should be a 12, 13-point favorite on the at home. I think they're really that much better than the Nuggets. So you're gonna give me 5.5 points. It breaks the key number of 5, but 6 and 7 are even bigger in my opinion. But I think Oklahoma City is gonna get the job done. I mean, look, the Nuggets can win a game or two, but I think Oklahoma City is a level above the Nuggets, and I think they're gonna win and cover once again. No major injuries. Obviously, I think that this game will be more competitive than the last one, but nothing tells me from the stats from the past game, even the first game, that the Nuggets can really go head to head with them this year. I mean, in this playoff series. So give me the Oklahoma City Thunder at the spread. That'll be my last one. And looks like the best line is on Novik and PrizePicks. You get -106. You get a -106 versus. So let me pull this. You get a -106 versus a -110 on FanDuel. That's pretty big. So definitely make sure you get on these books. If you want signups for those books, I have special links down below. You get a 50% off deposit bonus or a $200 match. So definitely go on those. Take advantage of these better lines. But guys, hopefully we can sweep another day, man. We've been on fire with these YouTube videos, man. So let's get to it, man. If you did watch the entire video, please hit the subscribe button. Leave a number 8 down below. Let me know you watched this entire video from beginning to end. And I'll see you guys on the next one.